Hello, welcome to InJOYou. I am really glad that you're here. So I'm going to share a little secret with you. My marketing team and web developer and business coach have all been encouraging me to make this video for you for several months now. I have resisted this for one very good reason. I don't want to sell you a product. I don't want to sell you anything. I don't want to craft a clever marketing pitch to try to convince you to click that button below. I really just want to have an authentic conversation with you. And that's not usually advised in business. And so I'm doing what I historically have always done, and I'm going against the grain, and we're going to do something a little different here. I have thought about this often. What is it that I really want you to know? There's a couple things that I really want you to know. One, living a joy-filled life should never be optional for you. Shouldn't be optional for anyone. Two, regrets suck. Don't build a life of regrets. You don't have to. And if you've already done that, stop. Stop today. You don't have to do it anymore. Three, I want you to know that you're enough. I want you to know that you matter, that your joy matters. I want you to know that you deserve to live a joy-filled life, no matter who you are or what you've done or where you've come from. You deserve that. And lastly, I want you to know it's possible. It's possible. Here's how I know. I grew up at the center of insanity. I was born into the center of insanity. My entire young life, adolescent life, and most of my adult life was spent at the center of insanity, experiencing immense hell and heartache and burden and disappointment and loss and so much more. And I learned how to become a professional overcomer. I learned how to fight, how to take those hits and keep getting up and keep going and keep believing and keep hoping. But I found that no matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't get to that place of joy. And I wanted it so, so badly. And then one day I got that one phone call that you get that just drops the bottom out from under you. And I found myself on my back looking up, thinking, I can't do this anymore. I just can't do this anymore. I cannot hurt anymore. This can't be as good as it gets. There's got to be a better way. What am I doing wrong? And God kind of stepped into the middle of that story, and he let me see something that I hadn't considered before. And that's this idea that our life is like a business. And it's the most important business that we will ever run. And the reality of it is that that business has a purpose. And the purpose of that business is to manufacture and distribute a product of joy for God, for others, and for yourself. And once I realized that, then I realized, now I know how to build a life like that. Now I know how to intentionally build the business of my life from the ground up. But I needed a blueprint. So I searched everywhere. When I couldn't find one, I created one. I'm a process-driven person. I needed a step-by-step plan for how do I go from unfulfilled to joy-filled. I needed to see what that looked like. So once I created that blueprint, it took me 9 months to build what was on that piece of paper. And I can tell you that today, my life is sustained by joy. Through the storms, and trust me, they still come. They still come. I'm not going to promise you that they won't, because that would be a lie, and I'm not going to lie to you. But It's not always easy, but my joy, my peace that I live with here, it's always there now. I don't need an alarm clock to wake me up anymore because I no longer dread getting out of bed. And that's what I want to share with you. That's what I want to teach you. Those are the tools that I want to equip you with. Because if I can help you change your trajectory from unfulfilled to joy-filled, then every ounce of pain and suffering that I have ever experienced is worth it. It's worth it, because that pain and that suffering is what equipped me with the ability to be able to come along beside of you and step into your pain and help you navigate your way out of it. That's what I really want you to know. That you're not alone. That I've got your back. And that if you're willing to do the work, and you're willing to fight for your joy with everything you've got, then I will fight for your joy right along beside you with everything I've got. And trust me, I'm a pretty good fighter. So again, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for giving me your time. While you're here, look around my site, learn more about my training courses, check out my cool store, which is filled with products that I have designed that combine the message of dare to be more. Dare to be more loving, faithful, Christ-like, disciplined, determined. I've combined those messages with photographs that I've taken from around the world, and to create these inspiring products to remind you to keep going, keep fighting, keep daring to be more. And when you're done browsing around, go ahead and click that button. Click that book button, consultation button, whatever it says down below there somewhere. Get in touch with me. And let's start a conversation about how you can do what I've done and what I've helped lots and lots and lots of other people do. Living a joy-filled life should never be optional. Don't let it be for you. Thanks so much. Can't wait to talk to you. Can't wait to learn about your journey. Can't wait to support you and guide you. And I hope you have a very blessed day. And I'll talk to you soon.